So this episode should be a pretty interesting one. We're on the final stretch to getting the front end and the rear end back underneath the frame so that we can then put the body back on top and start picking away at issues that are going on with it. There's not a lot of stuff, but just basically prep work to move on to the next step, which would be putting the engine in, putting the bumpers on, all those sorts of fun things where it really feels as though you're starting to make some great progress. So where we're at right now is I've got rear end is all painted. I haven't painted the drums yet because I'm just waiting to get them on the car first. Otherwise they might get all scraped up moving stuff around. We've got springs over here are all prepped and ready to go, which leaves me with front springs that I need to deal with today. And I've also got the front end to paint. Give it a spray down, make it look nice. And otherwise, we're gonna recycle some U-joints, hit these guys on the wire wheel, make them look all nice, give them a quick paint job too, and then we're all set to start moving things underneath. Just have to wait for my bushing kit to show up. One is here, the other one hopefully is showing up today. Got these cleaned up, started giving them a paint. Just got to flip them around and do the other side. So the next time you'll see me in pretty much a bit of a snap, I will be putting the bushings in the springs, getting the springs mounted to the frame, and prepping to get the body back in. Got the workbench all cleaned up and tidied off. No more oil, no more crap on it. Nice workspace to start putting these bushings in. Went with polyurethane. So now just got to start getting these guys put into the spring, and then we can start working on getting everything attached right onto the frame. Hopefully it's not too hard to get this stuff in. I don't think it should be, but we shall see. Okay, got one side on to the next. There we go, almost. I think that might do it.
Mark, we got a problem here.
What's that?
The spring's broke.
Where?
Right here.
So we've run into a mild problem that I didn't notice when I was working on these, is that there's actually a broken leaf in the spring on this side. Now, which isn't a huge deal, because what we're gonna do is we'll just pull this leaf out and get rid of it, because it actually had one extra leaf on these springs compared to the other one. So now it's just a little bit more work than what we had anticipated, but not the end of the world. So we're just gonna have to move some stuff around.
wiggle the
until they.
wow, because the rear end's not sitting in the same angle as your.
Hold on.
Usually you can catch it in the back.
I'm really close.
Bring this rear end to the back. The shackle is flat, yeah. Now push it ahead. Just the cart, yeah.
Almost.
Okay.
There, got it. Back end is in. Looking pretty good. A lot different than it was this morning when I first came in here. That's for sure. Nice to see those back underneath. Well, there we go. Front end is in now too. Next up, bring the car body down to slap it back on top. Today's the big day. We've got this back down at the shop. Now it's time to move some stuff around and get it back on the frame. Mimi's gonna record for us for a bit. Ron has arrived right there. So I'm gonna go get things organized so we can get moving. Yep, we're good.
Still good here.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, you're good.
Can you get your arm in there to roll that window down? Because then one of us can just climb in. Okay. Perfect.
Don't worry, I got it.
We gotta get the back ones too. Yeah, because we gotta put the straps through.
Oh yeah.
Maximum.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I think we can pull it out no problem.
Yeah, just gotta go straight because that fender's got a little wow on it now.
Good. Oop.
Okay, so
so we lower this down.
we'll lower it down a bit.
We line up this bolt here
Yes.
because it's long enough and just set it inside.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, the back one's probably going to touch where these strap ones are.
Well, that's easy to do that. Let's get the key.
Gee, pretty close there. Is that all? Must be in the frame.
Where is this? I'm just trying to...
There it is.
No, it's just, yeah, it's through. Which is, I guess, that's probably fine, eh? If it's long.
Oh yeah, you still gotta put the piece in the bottom, don't you?
Yeah, but I'll just take the bolt back out.
Oh yeah.
You know what, we might be able to swap it. I have to get it.
Yeah, throw it inside the car.
Well, here, let's just set it down.
I think so. Okay? Done. So that's it, folks. All done for today. That was a big episode for sure. Lots of things accomplished. Now that the car is back on the frame, we can start picking away at all the little things and progressing. I think next up, I'm gonna clean up the engine or the firewall a little bit. Got a little bit of welding to do. Ron's coming back down to weld into some of the frame in the next little bit. All good. So, thanks folks, and have a good one.